semi-structured data processing. So let's say we have a data set and which is having some semi-structured data, and this data, let's say, coming from email server and SMTP server, and I have, let's say, a string, and I'm just getting that string here, and we will start working with that. So you can see this string specifically is a line from the SMTP server log, and here we have certain details, but we are specifically interested to retrieve the IP address. So in this particular case, you can see the IP address is not so easy to parse because there are so many other numbers in this particular string. So we want to retrieve this specific IP address, and the length of IP address is also not fixed as such, like you can have a single digit here, or you can have double digit, or you can have 3 digits here. So each of these four elements in IP address can vary from length 1 to 3. So now let's say we have the string and it is a semi-structured data. It is not a very well structured data. So we want to retrieve IP address from here. So for doing that, I will be using a library, import RE. So I'll be importing a regular expression. RE stands for regular expression library of Python, and I will say re.search, and I will be searching for a pattern. So very first thing, whenever you are working with such semi-structured data, you will be writing some kind of regular expression. So when you are writing regular expression, so I would suggest, like, before you write the regular expression in Python, do it in your regexpal.com, or you can actually use regex 101. So if you go to this website, you will find we have this regular expression tester, and I will paste the string here also, and I will just keep it compatible with this, and I'm removing the Python specific stuff, and I'm just writing the logic to actually extract the IP address from this particular expression. So you can see this is like a digit, /d is a digit, and this length can vary between 1 to 3. So when I do that, so it is highlighting digits, and you can see it is showing you the documentation also. In case you are not very comfortable with the regular expressions, then please have a look. So right now I'm just doing it. I will be choosing the Python as a flavor, and so right now I'm using Python here, and this regular expression slash, if you do mouse over, you will find /d indicates 0 to 9. So anything between 0 to 9, and it repeats 1 to 3 times. So it is highlighting those things. And then I need dot. So I'm using slash in front of dot, because if I don't use that, then dot has a meaning in regular expression language, and I want to avoid that. I want to specifically use dot as a literal. I want literally dot here, right? So that's why I'm using /dot. And after that, I want this pattern to repeat 3 times. So this particular pattern specifically, I want it to repeat 3 times. You can see we have length of digits 1, 2, 3 and dot, length of digits 1, 2, 3 and dot, length of digits 1, 2, 3 and dot. So now we have last one left. So what I will do, I will write /d again, and then the length is again 1, 2, 3. So you can see I'm able to highlight my IP address using this particular regular expression. So I can also make use of other techniques, but let's pick up this IP address, and I will start using it in my Jupyter notebook. So what I will do, I will put it inside this, and I will put R in front of it, and R means raw string, and I'm just doing (s) dot group. So when I do that, then can you see right now it is able to extract the IP address from this particular string using this regular expression. So this is Python way of implementing regular expressions in your notebooks, or otherwise, like, you can use Spider or PyCharm, different IDEs. But for the time being, you can see like how can we extract a particular IP address in the logs, and we can parse this semi-structured data, and we are able to get this information, right? So hope you got the idea. How do we work with semi-structured data? How do we write expressions? And first of all, we test regular expression on the regular expression tester, and after that we apply it in the code. right? And similarly, you can apply this rich language of regular expression in solving problems related to the cases when I talked about delimiter is part of the data. Let's say you have a comments field and comma is part of the comments field, and comma is also delimiter. So when delimiter becomes part of the data itself, then it is challenging. Then you can solve this challenge by writing such kind of regular expressions. I hope you got it, and I will see you in the next lecture wherein I will talk more about string manipulation functions.